Estrada is on the move. Estrada puts it up and in. So Jimboy is on.
They naka 30 points sa first quarter. Right now they're just 12 and 10.
Montesillo surveys Luna, providing the screen again. 8 to shoot for Nat. Pull-up jumper. Estrada with back-to-back baskets.
Nagkaroon ng miscommunication sa Letran defense kung bakit walang tao na napunta dun sa open shooter.
Corner shot. Wow! Designated shooter. Misfires. Ito si Jimboy. Jimboy likes this matchup against Argente. He will attack him. Estrada gets the roll. 6 points for Estrada here in the first.
Highly
Bringing it across. Barrera. Ooh, lost it to Jimboy. Estrada is on the move. Estrada all the way.
half of that point, I will give the credit to Montecillos. Montecillos parang talagang ilong sa ilong yung depensa niya eh. Giving his other teammates the opportunity to deny the passing lanes and to get chances like that na makakaagaw ng bola, makaka-convert into a layup.
You're right. It started with the defense of Montecillo on Raimundo. Jace Miller played for...
Sounds expensive. Yung pangalan niya, James Jace.
Galing to US as Estrada starts off the scoring here in the second half of that fadeaway jumper. He's the first guy in double figures here. Raimundo drops it in from long distance.
First three-pointer. First three-pointer for JRU.
That's right. They've been trying from the outside. Their first one in 9 attempts. Jimboy. Pass is too strong for Dimaano. So balik ang bola dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers.
That was a good intention and a good idea to give that pass away. Kaya lang masyadong mahaba yung galamay nung bumabantay.
Ito muna yung stop and fade.
This is our moment. So long, the sky is the limit. Kaya tayo, kaya natin. We own the future. This is our moment. So long, the sky is the limit. Kaya na, sama-sama, dahil together we own the future.
What a beautiful sight on this Tuesday morning as we are saying hello from the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City as we give you another game day in Season 100 of your National Collegiate Athletic Association. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood ngayon. And to close out the first round, we have 3 exciting ball games as first up, we have the Benilde Blazers taking on the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers. This will be live on Heart of Asia. Mamaya po, tip-off scheduled at 2:30 p.m. A rematch of last year's finals. The defending champions, San Beda University Red Lions, will take on Clint Escamis, reigning MVP, and the Mapua University Cardinals. At mamaya, yes, we have a 5 p.m. matchup to close out the first round as the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags take on the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood ngayon as once again we are live on Heart of Asia and seen worldwide via GMA News TV at meron pa po tayong live streaming sa gmanetwork.com and the NCAA Philippines website on Facebook and YouTube. At syempre, para sa lahat ng mga balita sa larangan ng palakasan, do follow at GMA Sports PH on Facebook and on X. Mabuhay Pilipinas! My name is Anton Rojas, working alongside former NCAA champion, strength and conditioning coach, our longtime resident analyst here on the panel, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
Good morning, Anton. Last day of our first round and the very important ball games ang matutunghayan natin dahil this will set the tone dito sa pagpasok natin ng second round and yung placing ng bawat koponan na gustong makapasok sa ating Final Four.
And we are going to see the positioning of all the teams in just a bit. But of course, to complete our broadcast team for this first game, we have Aliyah Fedeliaga. She has some very important updates with regards to the health of some of the Benilde players. And this is very important and of much concern to Coach Charles Tew. So stay tuned for that report. Later on, we will get back to Aliyah in just a bit. But Coach Hammer, let's take a look at the team standings right now para makita kung gaano ba ka-importante itong laban na to, lalo na para sa Benilde because they want to get that top spot bago matapos ang first round.
Of course, right now, the Benilde Blazers are tied at number 1 with the Mapua Cardinals and dikit-dikit din yung mga nasa ibaba with the Letran Knights having a 6-3 record and better with 5-3. LPU and Perpetual with 4-5, and the JRU Heavy Bombers want to be in that conversation too. To be tied at 4-5 dahil marami pang pwede mangyari in the second round. The AC Generals will have a game later na magde-determine if they can catch on dahil wala tayong walang malinaw na napupusuan pang pumasok dito sa ating Final Four kasi ang 6 na talo, madali pang ma-turn around yan, especially with the way Arellano is playing this past 2 games. Malaking bagay yan for them.
And speaking of Arellano, they were able to score an upset win against these guys in white and green last October for the NCAA. Ngayong season, continuing to surprise us with games like this, Coach Hammer.
Well, tough ball game para dito sa kuponan ng Arellano to start off dahil they started like a house on fire, but in the ensuing quarters, St. Benilde was able to handle their business. But again, last 5 minutes, hindi umaayaw itong Arellano, and you gotta tip your hat to Coach Chico Manabat dahil they were able to force a lot of turnovers, which is a very alarming stat para dito sa Benilde Blazers. Kaya dun sila natalo eh. Ang dami nilang turnovers. 24 turnovers in that ball game ang Benilde. So, antabayan na natin yan throughout the game.
At sayang, dahil looking at these statistics right here, napakataas ng kanilang assists and second chance points. Allen Liwag had another double-double, but you mentioned the turnovers. He had one crucial pass that was too high for Gabby Cometa in the corner.
Exactly, ang ganda ng pagkakaroon. Off a timeout pa yan, short roll. Pagpasa kay Gabby Cometa, sabi nga parang kahit si Yao Wing hindi maaabot yung pasa niyo. But again, the intent was there for Allen Liwag. Ito yung kailangan niya i-clean up sa laro niya. He had 5 turnovers in that ball game. So we'll see how he would adjust in this ball game.
Now, switching over to the other side, Coach Louis Gonzalez's JRU Heavy Bombers have looked good, winning 2 of their last 3 games, including this convincing win against EAC.
So finally, the players are falling into place dito sa koponan ng JRU. At the start of the season, naghahanap sila ng mga points of attack. Paulit-ulit kong sinasabi yan, naghahanap sila ng mga pagkukunan ng puntos. But again, the strength of this JRU squad is their toughness. And nakita natin yung 16 assists na yan, malaking bagay yan. Kasi you're sharing the basketball and the scrappiness will always be there when you're playing against the Heavy Bombers. They had 14 steals, which they fabricated into more possessions, more chances to shoot.
Now, last season, we were searching for new heroes of the game, but as my partner likes to say, marami mga player dito, lalo na sa season 100, na bagong luma.
Oh, ayan. And it's a double deuce. Ang ganda na matchup natin ngayon. Both players had a very good previous games, Alan Liwag has been consistent the whole season, averaging a double-double. 18 and 17 last game, 2 steals, 2 blocks in 35 minutes of action. He is the league leader when it comes to minutes played niya. So kailangan antabayanan natin yan kasi he seems gassed pagdating sa endgame. So we'll see. Dahil kalagitnaan na tayo ng season natin on the flip side, isa rin sa mga league leader in minutes, Joshua Giab. 19 points, 12 boards, 2 assists in 31 minutes of action. Magkaiba yung pinanggagalingan ng puntos ni Giab at saka ni Liwag. Si Liwag is a straight post guy. He would get the ball on that right block and he would be allowed to cook his defenders. Joshua Giab, on the other hand, he likes to hustle, he likes to cut. His off-ball movements is a little bit better than Alan Liwag, but both of them very potent inside scorers.
Yeah, itong dalawang to, parang I know the NBA season's about to come up, so a lot of people are fixing their fantasy leagues. The numbers that these two guys have been putting out, Liwag and Giab, fantasy numbers.
May retainer league tayo. Draft pick ko si Liwag sa EAC. Papaalala ko lang sa'yo. Draft pick ko yan.
Sino ang pipiliin mo? Your favorite Joshua Giab o si Alan Liwag?
Pero ngayon, kung stats ng Alan Liwag ako. Kasi kung isasama mo yung field goal percentages. Pero kasi ang drawback kay Alan Liwag, ang taas ng turnovers niya eh. But again, that's what you get with a beast. Para siyang Hawk. Kulay green pa nga yung jersey nila. So, he is the Hawk of the season 100.
Number 1, when it comes to rebounding, 13.9 boards per game for one of the candidates for MVP. All right, let's turn it over to our Coliseum announcer para makilala ang mga starters ng JRU at ng Benilde.
Good morning, NCAA fans at mga kapuso. Welcome to Mall of Asia Arena. Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 100 Siglo 1 Inspiring Legacies. Live ngayon sa Heart of Asia Worldwide GMA News TV at may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, YouTube at Facebook. Welcome to the first game of our Tuesday NCAA Men's Basketball Triple Header featuring College of St. Benilde and Jose Rizal University. Now let's meet the starters first from St. Benilde Blazers. Starting guard number 1, Zenric Hodke. Under guard number 17, Jomel Ancheta. At forward, number 9, Mark Sanko. At forward, number 20, Justin Sanchez. At center, number 34, Alan Liwag. Head coach of the St. Benilde Blazers, Charles Two. And now, let's meet the starters from the JRU Heavy Bombers. Starting guard number 3, Patrick Ramos. Under guard number 31, Marvin Raimundo. On guard number 5, Joshua Giab. Under guard number 7, Joseph Pangilinan.
Let's take a look at the starting unit of Coach Charles Tew, and Harke will be making his second start here this season. A player who came in last year and Coach Charles said has a lot of potential, very athletic at his position, so we're excited for his development. At para naman dito sa kupunan ni Coach Louis Gonzalez, we have De Leon manning the middle. It will be interesting to see how he will try to contain Alan Liwag as they will jump it up here at center court.
Ang question dyan, Anton, is you know that he would get his touches. You want him to work for his touches, work for his points. Daganan mo ng daganan without fouling. Make him work and hopefully na nandurong ka sa dulo tulad ng mga ginagawa ng mga NCAA teams.
And a start here, knocking down the triple. Joseph Pangilinan gets on the board for JRU. First offensive sequence para sa Benilde. Blazers staying patient. Ancheta waiting for the play to unfold. And Jomel Ancheta, that's just the brilliance of this point guard.
Tough shot going to his left, finishing with the right hand. Good screen din, innocent sa kanya.
And you were just Speaking about how to defend Allen Liwag moments ago, De Leon doing a good job. Hindi niya pinahawakan ng bola si Allen doon.
Oo, yun yung pinaka-madaling gawin para kay Liwag.
And Ancheta starting off like a house on fire here, Coach Hammer.
Yep. And talagang nung simula pa lang ng season, before pa nag-start actually, si Jomel Ancheta at yung Torres ang magdidictate eh. Kasi nakita natin that Benilde has the firepower, but lead guard ang kailangan talaga nila dito.
Ramos steps back. That's good defense by Jarque. Giab stepping back for the long ball.
And one player na nadagdag niya ay Josh Giab sa kanyang laro is a more dependable jumper, especially from 3-point range.
Sanko posting up Giab. Interesting. Jarque. And there's that athleticism that we have been waiting to see. All right, let's get these injury updates on the part of Benilde with Adia Fedeliaga.
We are not 100%, but no excuses. That is what Coach Charles Yu said regarding the absence of Tony Enoch, Matthew Ollie, and Noel Morales due to sickness and an ankle sprain respectively. Coach Charles added that they will give their opponent the same respect as top teams in the league, and if they do not do a better job taking care of the ball, they will lose every game. Meanwhile, despite the absence of Justin Lozano and Jonathan Medina due to an ankle sprain as well, Coach Louis Gonzalez says that anyone can be a hero for the Heavy Bombers today, and the beauty of their system is everyone is ready to step up at any time. Although both teams are missing key pieces, they will still give their 100% for this game. Back to you, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Thank you very much for those updates, Alia. So, pati pala si Medina on the side of JRU.
Uso yung sakit ngayon eh. Dahil nagpapalit nga ng season. Wala tayong winter solstice, pero ganun yun. Yung na hindi temperature eh. It's just like in a flu season.
Pangilinan floating it up. Ancheta. Oh, the ball gets snatched away from him. But Raimundo unable to capitalize. Ancheta asking for the basketball. Ancheta's got 7 points. Ancheta gets the ball back from the team captain Sanko. De Leon doing a great job of denying Liwag.
So foul dito si Josh Giab on that downhill drive. But how about Jomel Ancheta starting with 7 points to his credit? And nakaka-turn ng corner dito si Jarque on that dribble handoff action. Naka-turn agad siya ng corner. So it might be open the whole time para sa kanila. Dahil ang laki ng screener. Oh. Ayun, yan na naman. Naka-turn na naman ng corner.
And Justin Sanchez finishes at the rim.
Masyadong madali with the length of this Benilde Blazers. Nakita natin, pag nagsiset ng screen si Allen Liwag, ang laki kasi marunong na siya mag-set ng screen talaga, wider base. And mahahaba yung strides ng mga wings niya.
Sanko with the board. Sanko puts the ball on the floor right away, going coast to coast. And Mark Sanko will finish.
So, ito lang yan, Anto, no? Pagkagamit ng screen, miscommunication, Pangilinan, instead of slicing, he went under the screen. Masyadong mahaba yung Sanchez. Ito naman, downhill. And this is the beauty of having a combo forward in Mark Sanko. One of the best offensive rebounders since he started playing here in the NCAA. Now, given more responsibility, na interchangeable nga sila dyan eh. Eusebio, Sanko, tsaka tong si Sanchez that can bring down the ball, knock down a shot outside, tsaka can go downhill right away.
Sean Argente checking into the game, having a solid season para dito sa koponan ni Coach Louis Gonzalez. 14.3 points per outing for number 9.
So flex action to for the shooter.
Argente still a little bit cold coming off the bench. Ancheta accelerates. Ancheta, handoff to Sanko. What a finish! And JRU calls a timeout. Benilde is up 16-8.
Medina from the baseline.
Kala ko short, hindi diretso yung follow through.
Medina.
Specific zone to. Naka 1-3-1 ngayon ang San Sebastian. Trying to get into their zone offense. JRU wants to get that shooter loading on the corner.
Wow, Raimundo staring down Risho. And a chance to complete.
The Benilde Blazers are on a mission to take that 7th win today should they defeat JRU, and they're off to a blazing start here as they are on top by 8.
Good quality looks, especially that last basket. It came from a defensive stop, transition, yung second burst ni Jomel Ancheta, and then just sprinting on the side si Mark Sacco, rim running and finishing.
Five minutes and 54 seconds remaining here in the first period. Sean Argente. You know, at some point, Sean Argente will become a starter for this JRU squad with the numbers that he's putting up.
Yep. Consistent outside shooter, knockdown shooter at that.
So far, his role this season coming off the bench. Sanko. Sanchez.
Mismatch on the post.
Yan, ngayon naman si Panapanaan yung tumatao dito
Different
kay Liwag.
Kung ako kay Panapanaan, kung ako yung coach, ito yung mangyayari. Hindi mo pwedeng gawin yung ginagawa ni De Leon. Okay? If you're playing a guy who is optimistically 30 pounds heavier than you. Optimistically yan. Pero tingin ko mga nasa 60 pounds heavier than Ivan Panapanaan. You gotta use your quickness. You have to front him. You have to be right there on the passing lanes. Yan, pagka kay Benitez, pwede ka pa makipag-banggaan ng banggaan eh. How about Jomel Ancheta? Perfect from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal for 7 points.
What a start for Ancheta. Liwag against Benitez. Liwag.
That's a foul. Hook on the arm. Kay Benitez ng pag-hit. Natiktik na rin kasi ni Allen Liwag yung drop step. Dati pagka pupunta to sa kanan, which is his favorable shoulder, he would shoot that jump hook right away. Pero yung drop step na ganyan, nadagdag na rin this season on that turn. That's definitely a foul. Nakahook yung kanang kamay ni Liwag.
So Liwag will shoot 2 free throws. By the way, shout out to that guy sitting in the bleachers with the NCAA Season 100 shirt and the yellow cap. Respect to you, sir. Nice to see our shirts in the crowd.
Yep.
Available at the GMA store for 399 pesos. (17-8). Coach Luis Gonzalez wants the referees to review something here. And even Mancom rep Paul Supan went over to the officials' table to call their attention about it.
Ganda ng field goal shooting ng Benilde Blazers right now. Almost 88%. 87.5% from the field. 37 lang as of the moment. JRU, it's not that bad, but again, ang taas ng efficiency dito ng CSB.
Upon review, the challenge made by the JRU Heavy Bombers was unsuccessful.
So, unsuccessful challenge. Benitez touched the ball last. That's what the final decision of the referees was. Benitez. Argente gives it to Mosqueda. Panaparaan. Argente. Raimundo. Mosqueda blocked by Sacco. And Ancheta slipping, sliding. Releases the ball just in time.
Shooter.
Harke mula sa kanto. In and out.
That was an open shot. That was a good shot coming off transition. Good skip by Sanchez.
Raimundo. Benitez over Liwag. Benitez grabs his own miss. And Liwag tries to bring the ball down himself. Ancheta calling for it. Sanko. Misfire. Sanko grabs his own miss. Sanko. Sanchez now with the offensive rebound. Alan Liwag throws it out. Ball finally ends up in the hands of Ancheta, but he is short on the three.
2 offensive rebounds on that sequence para dito kay sa College of St. Benilde Blazers. And the Benilde Blazers has the length and they crash the boards. So very important yan, fabricating additional shots.
Benitez, Mosqueda with Ancheta on him. Mosqueda steps back for three. And he knocks it down.
And finally, we're seeing Sidney Mosqueda here in season 100. He was really riding that bench for some time during his first few years in the NCAA, but now given more opportunities. And every time pinapasok siya ni Coach Louie, maganda naman yung pinapakita niya.
And he has started half of JRU's game. Ancheta with 9 points here in the first period.
Doubling off the 10, itong Benilde Blazers. Raimundo, it's a basic give and go.
And I see Tony Inot ready to check into the game. He had towels all over him while he was sitting on the bench.
Pagka pinawisan ka na dyan, tapos medyo masama pakiramdam mo, you would feel better, a whole lot better.
There's the step back by Mosqueda.
Tumantanyo to the corner. Guadagna, fourth to shoot. Guadagna fires a jumper. It's good!
Heavy Bombers trying to get going here in the first period. Assistant coach Glenn Capascio. Very active there on the sidelines.
Yan ang magaling bumantay sa post. Yan ang magaling bumantay sa post. Ang galing na pitcher niyan, tsaka shortstop. Coach Glenn, that was his first sport, baseball.
So now Tony Inot checks into the game. Ian Torres comes in for Ancheta as well. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal
Tignan natin dito,
for Jomel Ancheta.
merong mismatch on that small forward position. Si Argente kay Sanchez. Tingnan natin if they would get Sanchez on the post here. Oh, mismatch on the switch.
Oh no, Tony Inot appears to have turned his left ankle.
Oo, kakapasok lang. Nakahawak siya dito sa kanyang left ankle. Right here.
And this is right after tallying an assist to Alan Liwag.
So ito ngayon tatighten yung laces niya.
And
Para hindi mag-swell.
he literally just checked into the game.
Oo, kasi off the screen and roll eh. Mukhang inadvertent contact. Oo, on that landing. Di naman sinasadya. And Tony is riding in pain right there. Nandiyan naman si Peter Irvin nila.
All right, let's take a look at it here on the replay. Watch his left foot.
So inadvertent contact kasi naka-turn na. Si-slip na pa yung defender. So hindi naman sadya. Nag-roll lang yung ankle ni Tony. So hopefully this is just a sprain. And he is always taped naman yan. So definitely they would ice it right away. And he was listed not He was supposed to be not to play, di ba?
Yep.
He's not supposed to play.
As reported by
Kasi
Aliyah, he's not
is
feeling well.
under the weather. But he's riding in pain right there. So this will be soaked in ice right away. Elevator Street.
Bernardo.
That was not a good shot. Kakapasok lang ni Bernardo. You want to get into the flow of the game. You want to get stops first. Good defensive sequence. That's what you want to do. Get a stop and then push it in transition.
Bernardo.
That's a better shot. That's a better shot for Bernardo. Kasi yung kanina, parang pagkapasok mo, baka reminder yun ng coach eh, magpainit ka muna ng konti. Tapos, pero pag open, you have to let it fly.
He has that points guard mentality though. Roger Ondoa checks into the game.
Oh, this guy I like. I like Ondoa.
He's got hops.
Yep. And he is a hustle player. Hindi mahirap, kung ikaw coach, hindi mahirap mahalin yung mga ganyang players eh. Go hard, tapos sakripisyo ng katawan, nakikinig lang.
And number 9 of JRU Heavy Bombers.
And he was a teammate of Ian Torres in the ICC, Immaculada Concepcion College. They won a championship together
Blue Hawks.
in the NCAA.
Tsaka meron pa silang isang kakampi, si Gaspay. Nasa Benilde na rin. Coming from Taft, he was supposed to play. But again, the recruitment brought him to the Benilde Blazers. So, again, familiarity. Ay, nag-residence yan. Yung dahan na shooter, si Gaspay. Ang lakas din ng mga recruits ng Benilde.
And more recruits coming in. Antonio Sepio checks in for the first time here in this matchup. And Edson Serrano also coming in for the Blazers now.
So si Serrano, tough player din to. That likes to mix it up underneath the basket. Won't give you as much production by Allen Liwag, but he would get rebounds for you and he would set good screens.
Argente kisses it off the glass. Torres. Benilde holding on to a 7-point lead. Cajuco. Eusebio. Ondoa. Back to Ian Torres. 7 on the shot clock. Torres pulls up for 3.
Told you.
Ondoa, offensive rebound. And Roger that. Ondoa gets on the board.
Easy to fall in love with a player like that. He just crashes the boards. Hindi naghahanap ng puntos. Pero dahil ang taas ng work rate niya, he gets possessions for the squad.
Raimundo, zip pass. Finally, Bernardo scores.
There you go.
Torres. 11 on the shot clock. Oh, Ondoa draws a foul and he will head to the line for 2.
Mukhang ang tinawagan yung body contact. Muna yung backdoor. Ito yung atake ni Sean Argente. Going to his left side. And Ondoa crashing the boards. Extra possession. Right inside. Backdoor Bernardo. Dukot sa kabila. Gusto ko makita yung play kay Roger Ondoa on his attack. Kasi mukhang contact on the body yung tinawagan nating referees kasi it was clean up top.
Pangilinan will put the ball in play here. 37.2 seconds to go.
Floppy.
Argente will fire. And Ondoa with another rebound. Here he comes. Roger Ondoa, coast to coast.
Finishing in traffic and taking contact on the body. Awas Roger Ondoa.
Pangilinan. Argente. Knows he has to shoot. Benitez. This is at the rim. And that will do it for the first quarter. Benilde, behind the 9 points of Jomel Ancheta, leads JRU 27-17. It's the biggest lead of the game.
Off the bench for Lozano.
Magkakamukha, magkakatindig yung mga player ng Jerry. Di mo na alam sino yung pupukol ng pupukol eh.
They send it back out to Goho Cruz.
Good
He will
challenge.
pull the trigger, but he will knock it down. And that's the scoring caliber that he has. 7 points for the rookie, Mark Goho Cruz. Quick trigger timeout called by Good. And Mark Goho Cruz, mythical 5 in season 99 juniors basketball. Part of that runner-up finish of the junior. Or go, nope. Goho Cruz.
Mentor representative mula sa Jose Rizal University, Mr. Paul Supan in the house. And of course, Dax Castellano, man from rep from De La Salle College of St. Benilde.
Uy,
And beside,
Olympian.
of course,
Olympian.
Sir Pen, Stephen Fernandez.
Olympian. Olympian alert.
Yep. Barcelona Olympics, 1992. And of course, Mr. Frank Gusi of the University of Perpetual Health System Delta. Dr. Lorenzo is also here from EAC.
Siya talaga yung sinukopya ko ng classes eh.
Glad to have you with us. Anton Rojas working alongside Martin Antonio. And we also have Andia Federiaga at courtside. Serrano misses. Bernardo.
Mismatch.
De Leon. Binalik dito kay Bernardo. Giab in the post. Giab just muscles his way through.
Sabi ko sa'yo, mismatch eh. Pag kaniligyan mo ng guard si Joshua Giab, kasi para siyang fire hydrant, pag naka-anchor siya, ang hirap niyang itulak. And he knows how to angle his body. Tapos marunong finish using glass, using English dyan sa board.
A fire hydrant with tons of pressure. And here comes, oh! Good intention, just miscalculated that pass.
Fire hydrant, naalala ko tuloy si Papeng eh, bumbero eh. Pak na naman game.
Eusebio, good cut. Torres freeing himself. And Eusebio finds him. Pangilinan for 3, high arcing shot. Kahukam with the ball. Kahukam on the run. Ondoa grabs his own miss, and Roger Ondoa finishes. Let's get an update now from Alia Federiaga.
When I asked the team captains what they want to see from their respective teams, they both shared the same thing. Double effort. Sabi ni Joshua Giab na ang strategy nila para sa game na ito ay sipag hanggang sa dulo. Moreover, he shared that they need to trust in their system and in each other to finish every quarter strong. On the other side of the court, Mark Sampo emphasized the need to control their turnovers and make their free throws against the physical and prepared Heavy Bombers. And unfortunately for the Benilde Blazers, Tony Enoch will not be able to return due to an ankle sprain. That's all from courtside. Back to you, Anton and Coach Hammer.
So that's unfortunate news on the side of Benilde. Enoch turning, and it was a full turn. That left ankle. Giab. Bernardo. Libre na naman si Pangilinan. Wow.
Ganda ng bitaw nito.
He's probably got the highest arc on a jump shot here in the NCAA. Eusebio. Torres swings into the corner. And Serrano says he was pushed, but referee says otherwise.
Good quality minutes for Serrano. Kasi usually ang shuffle ng tao si Morales. Morales ang ipinapasok ni Coach Charles going for a little bit of a smaller lineup pagka nilalabas niya for a minute or two itong si Allen Liwag.
And Gabby Cometa just checked in.
Microwave. Yan ang microwave. Yan, license to shoot. License to shoot yan pagka pinasok.
Cometa did not play at all in the first quarter. And he comes up with a steal. Walang warm-up ah. Eusebio to Liwag. And Benilde looking nice on the fast break.
Again, bringing the ball to the middle. Extra pass by Allen Liwag. Laging ganun kailangan makaka-paint touch in transition.
Ramos. Inside pass, natapigan. Liwag deflecting that pass.
Yung takbo ni Gia, paminor-minor lang, no? Ando dun lang. Marunong gumamit na angles, hindi siya nagmamadali. And pag nakapunta siya dun sa mga scoring spots niya, turnover.
39-24. Ondoa na naman.
Ayan, a good matchup.
Wow! Ondoa is making an impact here today.
Kasi 4 talaga si Roger Ondoa. Then with a smaller team, like itong koponan ng JRU, ma-afford ni Coach Charles na gamitin siya in his natural position. Kasi Allen Liwag would be the 5 guy. Tapos si Ondoa, with his ability to get boards, kaya niya mag-4 dyan. And nakaka-finish din around the basket. Tsaka kita mo laging balanced pagka jump stop.
Cometa launches and detonates. Gabby Cometa. What a start.
Up 20 na ngayon dito. Tapos a quick run and scoring off the bench. Ang laking bagay para dito sa koponan ng CSB.
Sean Argente responds with a 3 of his own. Benilde calls a timeout. They've got a huge 44-27 advantage.
Almost a steal. Actually, he completes the steal. Paeng Are. Bumiting sa ere. Paeng Are. Wow!
And one.
May deflection dito mula kay Are. Kondisyon na habol. Buhat bantang.
Kaya na ini, kaya na ko ni, kabaen ang day ko, kaya na ko ni.
Crashing the boards, outworking everybody. Roger Ondoa, his best NCAA game so far. He's got 9 points.
Go hard lang. Go hard lang, both offensively and defensively. And then, nakikita mo, kasi 4 guy talaga siya eh. So, the way that he moves, he is a combo forward. Very athletic, kaya it compensates kung he's around 6'1", 6'2". Pero, athlete eh. So, 80% from the field, 9 points. And just effort player.
Efficient ball game for Ondoa. So the players that came together from ICC on the floor at the same time, Torres and Ondoa. Liwag, easy deuce.
Cross-screen action lang para kay Allen Liwag. Iverson screen sa taas para kay Torres. Frees up that baseline action.
Gia. Ramos.
I gotta shoot that. You have to shoot that.
Argente won't hesitate.
Yung handoff kay Ramos, libre na eh. And he is known as a shooter eh. Kasi he was recruited coming out of NU as a shooter.
Eusebio will shoot his first shot. A little bit short. Argente. Ondoa. Liwag. Showtime!
Good unselfishness by Roger Ondoa right there. Could have went downhill, but again, seeing his teammate.
And Cometa comes up with a steal. Cometa steps back. Gabby Cometa. My goodness. Just like that, Cometa has got 9 points in this game.
Bigat ng bench contributions ng Benilde Blazers. 9 points for Cometa, 9 points for Ondua. So that's 18. Yun lang yung spread dito. Kanina lamang ng 6 to end the first quarter. Itong kapunan ng Benilde.
Ramos on the challenge. Cometa apologizing there. May have passed that ball a little bit too quick. But here's...
Ito muna yung una yung cross-screen action on the post. They want to get the paint touch kay Allen Liwag. And then the transition dunk going for back-to-back.
So there's the hammer being put down. Not Coach Hammer. Allen Liwag.
That was way past his prime. When it comes to basketball lang.
Ferrer.
Good pass. There you
Ramos.
go. You have to let it fly.
Air balls, that one.
Kaya pala hindi tinira yung kanina. Oh, good screen.
Cometa to Ancheta, who's back. Eusebio spins. No foul call. Mananatili ang bola dito sa panig ng Benilde. JRU calls a timeout. 51-27 is our tally in favor of Benilde.
The sky is the limit.
Almost a steal. Actually, he completes the steal. Paeng Are. Bumiting sa ere. Paeng Are. Wow!
And one.
May deflection dito mula kay Are. Kondisyon na habol. Buhat bantay.
Hang time niya, no? Ang tagal.
Kailan tayo na ito'y kaya natin tingin, kaya na inig, kaya na kunin. Kailan tayo na ito'y kaya natin tingin. On the future.
So who is the guy with the shades and the cap in the back? That one of their recruits?
I don't know. I don't know. Dresses the part. I don't know if he plays the part, but again, Gabby Cometa coming off the bench. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, kasado at sigurado. Oy, maayong adlaw sa mga nagtanaw sa atin sa Cebu. Pamilya ni Gabby, taga dyan sa Cebu.
9 points in the game for Cometa. Ancheta.
Kita mo pwedeng maglaro with size itong CSB. They can play small with 3 guards with Cometa, Torres, and Ancheta ng sabay na humahasal. They can use big guards in Kahuko and Torres together. They have Inot, they have Ondoa who can play 2-3-4. So, meron pa silang Harke na 6'4 na guard. So, ang lalim ng team na to. Kasi yung Oli, hindi pa nga gaano nabibigyan ng minuto.
Oh, wild pass. Sanchez. Sidestep. Sanchez is fouled.
So getting another turnover here is the Benilde Blazers, Justin Sanchez capitalizing.
First team foul for the Heavy Bombers. Substitution. Big Sarmiento. Coming in for Ron's Benitez. At the line, 2-2. Justin Sanchez.
Sarmiento checking into the game for the first time for JRU.
Ito rin nagpa-fluctuate yung minutes ni Vince, no? Kasi last season, he was part of that rotation for the Benilde Blazers.
Sanchez.
Gusto ko malaman ano yung listed weight ni Allen Liwag. 18 fast break points to 0. And ang dami na rin na-force na turnovers ng Benilde Blazers in this game. At saka mga steals, tapos yung mga 50-50 balls na nakukuha nila.
Tough shot right there by Raimundo.
Ay, hindi ako maniniwala dyan sa listed dyan. Hindi ako maniniwala. Mukhang mga 110 to 115 kilos si Liwag eh.
Sanko.
Saka mukhang tumangkat pa ito. Good backdoor. Sayang. Mababa lang yung pasa, pero good read there by Gabby Cometa. 95 kilos. I doubt it that he is 95.
Tough shot by Raimundo right there.
Kapag naka-anchor si Allen Liwag sa ilalim.
So there's the back door by Cometa. Still Benilde ball.
St. Benilde Blazers was successful. St. Benilde Blazers basketball. Shot ball at 9 seconds. 9 seconds to shoot.
Ancheta. Sanko to Cometa from way out.
From 4-point area ba yung partner?
Yeah.
No? Near the logo na eh. Pero malaki rin kasi yung logo ng Mall of Asia eh. Laking bagay na wala yung Medina, no? Wala silang attacker.
Yep. Garcia.
Tough pass. That was a low percentage pick. Bilis ng Ancheta.
Ancheta stamps on the brakes, gives it back out to Cometa. Sanchez wanting to post up Raimundo.
Lagi kang may mismatch dyan eh kay Justin Sanchez. Kasi ang habit niya is to run through the wings and then pupunta sa post. Especially pag nandiyan siya sa may right block. Kasi the third baseline yan, tapos talagang ngangat-ngatin niya eh. Lalo pag mga maliliit yung bantay. So, Raimundo with 3 personal fouls here.
Foul on number 14, Mark Barrera. That's his first personal foul.
Mark Barrera din.
3 for the Heavy Bombers. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
So Sanchez able to draw 2 fouls on those post-ups.
Kasi may size eh.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
Ancheta. Cometa. Sanko looks up at the shot clock. Cometa steps back. Too strong. And because it did not hit the rim, that's a shot clock violation. Harker will be given another opportunity here. He started this game. Raimundo.
18-second shot clock.
Garcia. Sarmiento to Barrera. Raimundo.
Another turnover for JRU.
And Liwag to Sanchez. Liwag with a no-look bounce pass on the fast break.
Medyo maskip pa nga yung pagtakbo nila dun sa lanes na yan. But pro-lane operation, and when the big guy dribbles on the middle, you just gotta fill in the lanes.
Garcia in and out. Sacco with the board.
So last shot time for Benilde.
One of the most clutch players here in season 100. John Melancheta. What's he gonna do? Oh, he turns the ball over.
At the end of the
Head scratcher of a
55-29
play right there.
in favor of the St. Benilde Blazers.
That reaction by Coach Charles says it all. Benilde will enter the first half break with a 55-29 lead over JRU.
This is a moment sa puso mo. The sky is
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, nitong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto. Ganun din ang mga dating presidenteng sina Manuel Quezon, Sergio Osmeña at Jose P. Laurel. Si Ramon Magsaysay naman ay produkto ng JRU. Si Fidel V. Ramos na nakapag-high school sa Mapua at si Rodrigo Duterte na nag-aral sa LPU at San Beda Law School. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, nitong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi
This is a moment sa puso mo. The sky is the limit. Tara na, sama-sama. Tayo together, we own the future. Kaya natin, kakaelan tayo ay ko'y kaya natin.
Who's doing this game? Set! 1, 2, 3! Who's doing this game? Who's doing this game? Green, white, white, green, white, white. Green, white, white, white. Green, white, white, green, white, white. Green, white, Recticano, set! 1, 2, 3! Recticano! Ready! 1, 2, 3!
Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre Paras. At syempre, ang kapuso primetime king na si Dingdong Dantes ay galing San Beda at naging miyembro pa nga ng cheering squad nito. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang
Set, 1, 2, 3! Animo Rizal! Animo Rizal! Ready! Ready! 1, 2! Animo Rizal! Animo Rizal! Fuego! Fuego! Animo Rizal! Animo Rizal! Animo Rizal!
It's a great feeling when you are able to perform here at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. And that's exactly what our pep squads are doing right now at this moment. JRU and Benilde getting the chance today. And Ancheta, solid first quarter, 9 points right away off the bat. And that really set the tone for the Benilde Blazers.
Yep. And yung mga shock troopers coming off the bench, ang laking bagay din. 18 points between two guys, Gabby and Roger. But again, it's always about the consistent effort offensively and defensively. And interesting stat here, 50% of the misses ng Benilde, they're able to get. Offensive rebounding percentage is so high for their squad.
And he is the epitome of a hard worker.
Effort player.
Very scrappy, picking up the loose balls as you have been explaining. Joshua Giap, his best move of the day.
He has been blanketed din. And ang ganda ng stat mamaya na makikita natin with the way Benilde is rebounding. Grabe. They're able to really get a lot more possessions.
And this was that Alan Liwag jam. He's the only player so far in double digits. 10 points for Alan Liwag, has not missed from the field. And even he was starting off the break for Benilde. And fast break points, huge factor, 20-0 as you see right here.
Laking bagay niyan, Anton. Pero ang akin, ang key stat dito is 22 rebounds compared to 9 in 2 quarters. That is in 2 quarters. Bench scoring, 23 to 10, 18 of those coming off 2 people, Ondoa and Cometa. Field goal shooting, 63% for the Benilde Blazers. A lot of check marks and a lot of points here para sa Benilde Blazers, and that's so high. 55 points in one half.
One of the best starts for Benilde ngayong season. They were the first team to reach the century mark here in season 100, scoring 100 points. They could do that again here today with the way things have been developing for the team of Coach Charles Dew.
But again, we need to be very adamant about what they have been doing the past 2 games then. They race to big leads, but they also give up big leads with their turnovers. So, andyan pa rin tayo sa turnover watch. Right now, they have 6 turnovers, very good check mark, and they're averaging 27.5 the past 2 games.
And of course, as always, we would like to remind everybody to grab this opportunity to buy our. See, this is only a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Season 100 t-shirts, Signo Uno Inspiring Legacies, available at the GMA store for 399 pesos only.
Yep.
And the third quarter is now officially underway as Mosqueda will set up the offense para sa koponan ni Coach Louie Gonzalez. Pangilinan steps back. Pangilinan draws the foul on Harke.
Pushing foul on number 1, Sandra Harke. That's his second personal foul. First team foul for the Blazers. 3 free throws for Joseph Pangilinan.
Pangilinan with 6 points today. Oh, he misses on his first free throw attempt.
Iisa yung tindig ng mga player ng JRU, no? Malalapad yung balikat, tapos lanky, give it time to percolate. Lakas din tong team na to.
And he still can't
One out
buy a
of 3.
basket from the free throw line.
He got one. I think the second one pumasok. Hindi na alam ni Coach Louie anong balasa yung gagawin niya doon sa mga players. He's trying to find that perfect combination.
This is a 25-point advantage right now for the Blazers. So Pangilinan and Joshua Giab have 7 points each for JRU. Team captain Mark Sanko. One for 2 sa pagkakataon na yun, but he is able to save the loose ball.
So again, ito nagmamount na naman ang sunod-sunod na turnovers. Ito Blazers, tabayan na natin yan dahil that's how you give up big leads. Bad shots, bad fouls, turnovers.
Bernardo draws a foul. He will head to the line for 2. And now let's get an update at courtside from Elia Federiano.
Coach Louie Gonzalez shared that success is found through consistency. And during the halftime, he told his team that they need to turn things around in the third quarter and that they cannot be passive. Coach Louie emphasized their need to be more aggressive in the shaded area to convert on their plays. They say success comes from relentless effort and consistency day in and day out. So let's see how that will translate for the fearless Heavy Bombers in the second half. Back to you, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Yep, the time is now for JRU. They have to become as aggressive as ever. 3-5 in the standings. A loss would put them at 3-6. Same record as Arellano.
Pero lahat ng games na rin competitive. Super competitive. Kaya the records don't really reflect the way that you're competing.
Benilde knows that after that loss against Arellano. This is on the first. Second free throw. Trickles in. Mosqueda. Pangilinan. Mosqueda pops out. 7 on the shot clock. Mosqueda.
Tough shot. Shooting over the defender.
Ancheta. Wow. The deceleration. Stepping on the brakes. Great body control.
Yun talaga body control.
$11 points to lead all scorers. Jomel Ancheta.
So this was a tough shot going downhill. Ang hirap ng mga puntos ng JRU. Most of them coming off one-on-ones.
Mosqueda. In and out. Ancheta comes up with the board. Arque. Poor pass. Mosqueda spins. Throws it out. At umapak sa sideline si Bernardo.
Hindi makakuha ng rhythm dito ang koponan ng JRU. But how about this Euro step? No travel right there para kay Jomel Ancheta. Just being in control.
Sacco. Bernardo. De Jesus. Elbow jumper. Kahukam.
Hirap ng mga tira talaga ng JRU. Wala silang makita off their pattern scouted. And then, when it comes to CSB, they know na saan nila ibabagsak yung bola. Pero hindi pa nakakuha ng post-up si Allen Liwag here in the second half.
Yeah, if there's one thing that JRU has done, it's limit Liwag's post-up opportunities.
Yep. Kanina, kailangan pang coming off a timeout na magtakbo ng pattern na ATO play. Ito si Coach Charles to get Allen a touch.
Sanchez. Too strong off the glass. And Ancheta comes up with a steal. Liwag. In and out. Sanchez stumbles. And that's traveling on Sanchez.
So another turnover here.
Raimundo and Argente checking in for Jose Rizal University. Jesus.
And somebody that needs to get going at si Sean Argente. Except for that layup kanina. Uy, inabot. Hindi na niya.
Great stock by Sanko. Benilde leads JRU 59-33 as we head to this break.
And that's why he is there.
Kaya naman itong EACA, they transferred into a zone.
Manguba drains the triple. Unang punto sa laban natin para kay Lawrence Manguba.
Make the most out of it. Kasi hindi mo alam kung kailan ka ulit gagamitin. Hindi mo alam kung kailan mag-perform ulit yung mga kasama mo, di ba?
That's right.
So, kailangan. Ito na naman. Ayun!
Lawrence Manguba.
Kaya natin ini, kaya natin
A lot of stars here in the NCAA, the Grand Old League as they call it. And Allen Liwag and Joshua Giab, main men for both their respective squads. Playing different positions. Center, of course, for Liwag, power forward for Giab, but just the same, their teams relying heavily on them.
Update tayo, double deuce. Yung matchup natin, 10 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, 1 block for Alan Liwag. Joshua Giab shooting well from the field, 75%. But only 7 points and 1 board. Wala pa siyang natatala na production here in the second half.
Ancheta. Giab comes up with the rebound. Pangilinan. Sanko almost coming up with a steal. Nahuli siya doon.
Trying to poke that ball out of the hands of, I think that's Raimundo.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Coach Louis Gonzalez almost at center court here.
Warning on head coach ball to JRU Heavy Bombers, Louis Gonzalez for assessment to one goal.
So I'm hearing the protest here. JRU wants a traveling call. Panaparaan. Misses at the rim. Coach Louis getting a warning there. Torres dribbles off of his leg. Panapanaan. Giab on the reverse.
Galing gumamit ng pektos talaga nito ni Joshua Giab. Undersized big, but when he is in his spots, he can finish. But they need a lot of that. Saka ang daming possessions sa tinatapon dito ng Benilde in the second half. They could capitalize on this.
Sako. Liwag. Foul. He will take 2.
Sino yung huling big man na nakita natin na ganito yung effect na kailangan mo talagang magbaon ng big guys just to defend him? Justin?
Aside from, Justin.
Arana, no? Sino pa ba? Yung talagang...
Aside from the foreign student athletes.
Oo, yun na Pinoy nga eh. Kaya ako, big ako. Galing ako sa high school, mga 6'6", 6'7". Ako na big na gusto ko ma-develop yung post-game ko. Okay sa NC ah. Tsaka, titibay ka dito eh, pagka big ka. Oh, airball on the first free throw by Alan Liwag. A little bit more fatigued na rin.
You did allude to Alan Liwag playing the most minutes in the NCAA.
League leader.
He's played 20 minutes today.
May nakakuha siya ng magandang pahinga kasi malaki yung lamang nila eh. And towards the latter part of the first quarter, binalik na siya midpoint ng second quarter.
60-37. Torres. Oh, JRU, the coaching staff all up in arms. Sanko. Ondoa runs out of time. That's a stop by the Heavy Bombers. And again, they are signaling for a travel.
Turnover watch tayo. Nakakalimang turnover na here in the second half. Itong Benilde Blazers. Again, napati natin na simula na 27.5 ang average nila in the 2 games that they were challenged. Good pass! There you go.
Great find by Giab as he hits the cutting Raimundo for that reverse. Cometa. Torres mula sa kanto. And here comes Raimundo. Torres. Watch out for Liwag. Here he comes. No foul call.
Vertical. Good challenge. Again, bad shots, bad turnovers, fouls. Yan ang antabayanan natin dito.
Coach Charles can't believe it.
Both teams are advised to observe proper bench decorum. All players inside the court, please proceed in
Coach Charles still protesting that last play. I feel like the arm went down when Liwag went for that layup on the fast break. Now, apparently, Cometa got hit, so that's what they're looking for right now. Alan Liwag signaled right away for an unsportsmanlike foul. So yan ang hinahanap ng ating mga officials ngayon. Okay, watch number 72.
Yan, binagsakan sa mukha. Tapos on the swipe.
Yeah, look at Benitez and Cometa.
Kasi laging natatawagan dito, Anton, is the second action. Yung second action. Pero the first action, usually, hindi naman nakikita ng mga ating officials. Kasi they have their hands full din eh. We gotta understand that these officials have 3 points of view. Behind the ball, at the line of the ball, and on the baseline. So lahat yung tinitignan lahat ng nangyayari. So there might be contact here and there na nakakalusot. Pero tatawagan yan. Gaganda pa naman ang camera natin sa JRU Sports. Yari ka dyan. Kung hindi man matawagan ngayon, retroactively matatawagan yan.
So we're waiting for the announcement for what the referees have decided upon. One of the longest decisions that they had to make this season right here.
Upon review, foul on number 72 on Benilde Blazers, Gometa. That's his second personal foul. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 21 of JRU Heavy Bombers, Lance Benitez. That's his third personal foul. False conduct criterion number 2 for excessive hard contact. Warning on bench of Benilde Blazers for improper bench decorum.
So a double unsportsmanlike foul. But there was an initial foul. So Cometa shooting these technical free throws.
So foul lang yung tinawag. Foul lang yung tinawag kay Gabby Cometa. And then yung retaliation is an unsportsmanlike foul. Kaya merong free throw si Gabby Cometa in ball possession. Oh, makeup. Magbabago talaga yung pituhan yan dahil nagkaroon ng konting incident. So any contact ngayon magiging mas manipis yung tawag. So kanina pinababayaan yung armbar na nakadikit sa katawan. Ngayon, on contact, pagka nakakalisukan, tatawagan nila na foul.
Three out of 6 from the free throw line today. Alan Liwag. Two for two for Liwag. Liwag's got 12. Giab against Eusebio. Giab scores underneath.
Chibuk na chibuk sa ilalim. Dalawang bangga, konting pump fake, ball fake palabas, palit bombilya. Ganda ng pektos ni Josh Giab sa ilalim.
Mondoa faking the handoff.
Oh, wow. Offensive foul?
Yep, that's what.
Offensive foul, number 14.
Ito yung sinasabi mo nagbago yung pituhan.
Biglang gumaan kanina, nagbabrason eh.
Timeout.
That was
Take a break. JRU trails 41-64 against Benilde.
Ancheta. Let's see if they'll try to establish Liwag. Inon pulls up for three. Allen Liwag. What a pass to Ancheta. And Ancheta is able to score. And gives the lead back to Benilde.
Miscommunication on the San Beda defense. Capitalize na yun.
Ito yun.
All right, let's check in with the ladies here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Time check, 12:25. Lunchtime, but they're here to support JRU and Benilde. JRU students in attendance. Look. Play resumes. Giab. Giab again.
Yan na.
Points in the game for Giab. Eusebio extra pass on Doa. JRU gets another stop.
So ito rin yung nangyari. Ito, napapaalala ko against San Sebastian. So you need to trim it down to a more manageable margin. Get it to, let's say, 17 to 18 by the end of the quarter. And then by 8 minutes, you want it to be at 15. And then, baba mo lang ng baba. Pag mga last 4 minutes, nasa 8. Okay. If you're JRU. If you're Benilde, you want to get at least 2 baskets before the end of the quarter to provide a little bit more cushion.
At the line, 32, Joseph Marina.
Pangilinan back at the line. Good on the first. Minute and 38 remaining here in the period. Ancheta double team. Ancheta recovers. Ancheta goes all the way. Oh, hard fall by Jomel Ancheta.
That was just a basketball foul. Going downhill was Jomel Ancheta and finishing up top, but hard landing on Jomel Ancheta.
Just challenging the two defenders.
There's a review on the last call play. Both teams are advised to observe proper bench decorum. All players inside the court, please proceed in front of your respective benches. Lance Benitez, call fouls. Ivan Panapanaan replacing Lance Benitez. Bonus free throw for Jomel Ancheta.
So just a regular foul there. Ancheta trying to shake it off. Cometa, offensive board.
So that's what you want. You want 2 baskets before the quarter ends. Pero mahaba pa to. So you can put in a little bit more para rin sa kapunan ng CSB for a more manageable lead. Ano ko, 23 na yan. But again,
So Ferrer sneaks in.
wiper screen.
Back to Cometa for 3. And Ondoa with another offensive rebound.
Extra possession guy.
Ondoa's got 4 offensive rebounds already. Ferrer, binigay dito kay Giab. And Cometa swipes it away.
Quick hands.
Ancheta from the free throw line. Jomel Ancheta.
Grabe na yung kumpiyansa ni Ancheta. So last shot time for JRU.
Ancheta now with a career high 15 points. What a time for it to come here at the Mall of Asia Arena. But JRU's got to shoot. Line drive. Short. Ancheta with the board. And that ends our third quarter. Benilde with 70 to 47 advantage.
Come on, the sky is the limit. Tara na,
Ancheta. Let's see if they'll try to establish Liwag. Inon pulls up for 3. Allen Liwag. What a pass to Ancheta. And Ancheta is able to score. And gives the lead back to Benilde.
Miscommunication on the San Beda defense. Capitalize na yun.
Ito yung nagagawa ni Allen Liwag. When he gets the ball in the post, they can run the offense through him.
Yeah. Punta.
Gang's all here on a Tuesday in uniform.
Yep. May interesting stat dito as we see our mga katropa in the building from both squads. Scoring ng JRU is 47. And in the first half, they were outscored by the production of the Benilde Blazers. Ganong kalaki yung naipundar na lamang ng Benilde.
I always see that group with the Alan Liwag Warmers.
Family yata ni Allen.
That's a big family.
Start of the fourth quarter.
Respect. With the all-out support that they are showing.
Good pass by Gabby Cometa.
So if Benilde wins this game, they will have
Soul number 1.
finished, even if Mapua wins later on, via the head-to-head rule,
Yep.
right? Win over the other rule. Because Benilde did beat Mapua on opening day here.
Yep.
Cometa. Ondoa. So that's what's at stake for the Benilde Blazers. A chance to end the first round at number 1. Giab. Wow. Joshua Giab with a 3.
So you gotta keep on pouring. Ganun lang naman yan. Diin ka lang ng din. Hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari in the ensuing plays, but you have to keep on keeping on. Keep this score manageable. Chip away. Kasi, alam mo, hindi na ako nagugulat pag NCAA teams are giving up big leads dahil with the way that we play with pace na rat-rat yung mga teams.
Giab is free underneath. Defense caught napping. And Benilde calls a timeout. They still have a 20-point lead though.
The sky is the limit. Tara na.
Silio. Pangasinan. Estrada is on the move. Estrada puts it up and in. So Jimboy is on.
Nanay naka 30 points sa first quarter. Right now, they're just 12 and 10.
Montecillo surveys Bruno, providing the screen.
The future. Kaya nato ni. Kabaelan tayo daytoy. Kaya nato ini. Kaya na ini. Kaya nato ni.
So if you just tuned in, this happened in the first period. And Tony Inot, who was reported to be not feeling 100%, is now in a way worse situation as we see his left ankle swollen and now wrapped up in ice.
Tape up, walking boot for the next few days. See, hopefully it's just a grade 1 sprain, but the way that his ankle turned. But again, he has teammates stepping up for him right now.
Alright, mga balita muna tayo. Let's go back to Aliyah Felillaga at courtside.
Despite the blazing start to the season, Coach Charles Stew wants the team to continue working hard to get better. Every day during the huddle, he asked of his team to execute their plays, stay organized, and be as physical as their opponent. After consecutive shaky games, the men in green and white are hoping for a great finish to end their first round strong. That's all from courtside. Back to you, Anton and Tacham.
Hoping that they are just 8 minutes away from that first round, first place spot. That's what the Benilde Blazers are hoping for. Raimundo gets that shot to fall.
So, pet shot niya yung midi. Di ba? Nung nag-best player siya, ganyan yung mga pinukul niya. And Marvin Raimundo now, 50% from the field, 12 points. Has a travel. May halong gigil yung galaw na ni Alan Liwag. But how about this post-up turning to his right shoulder? That is his strong shoulder. Left shoulder rather. Yung double bounce and then just turning and shooting.
Garcia, a wild shot, but Garcia finds a way to get it to fall.
So 18. And in 7 minutes. Gotta keep on getting stops here. And Benilde needs to execute well. And alam mo yun, sumagot. Or dagdagan pa yung lamang. Kailangan lagi mo ang goal mo is dagdagan yung lamang eh.
Torres. Short. Panapanaan gets into De Jesus. And Garcia unable to catch the ball.
Masyado malakas yung pasan De Jesus. Pagkakataon sa yun na mas maibaba pa yung lamang.
Liwak. Sidestep. Grabs his own miss. Sanchez. Torres. Garcia. Raimundo. De Jesus finishes at the rim.
So now it's down to 16. Better hustle for this team. Talking about JRU. Getting a lot more possessions here and competing defensively. Kahit maliliit sila, nagko-compete sila every time.
The lead was as high as 26.
Tingnan naman.
Another stop for the Heavy Bombers. Bernardo. That would have been big.
But that was an open shot.
Sanchez. No charge called.
Much needed basket.
And a foul called on Diva here as he pushed De Jesus, who hit the deck. And Jesus staring him down, baited him into putting that shoulder on the chest.
But again, the referees had a better vantage point.
Well, what I saw there was
No, that was
Jesus was daring him to do it.
That was just a check.
Substitution for the Heavy Bombers. Joshua
Gia with a chance at a career high today. He's got 18. His career high was 23 points established last season. So Diab got that rest prior to returning. Argente also. De Jesus with a sidestep.
Sayang, nandun na. Golden opportunities to trim down the lead.
Ancheta. Sanchez, put back.
Kailangan nila yung mga puntos ni Sanchez dito sa fourth quarter. Mga offensive rebounds and additional possessions for Justin Sanchez, fabricating points.
Pangilinan. Wild miss. Giam. Oh, up and under. Nabitawan nga lang. These are the baskets that really extinguish the fire for Benilde. Justin Sanchez doing work. Lead is back to 20.
This is a moment, sa puso mo, the sky is the limit.
Pakistan falls attacking to the basket.
Lead is down to 2 for Benilde. Torres. Sanko. Bumomba sa ilalim. Mindes. Sanchez cleans it up. Nagtamadali. Hooked on. Nope.
right, let's check in with the ladies here. This time it's our cutie cam. Just the first of 3 games today at the Mall of Asia Arena here in Pasay City. Later on, we have the finals rematch between Mapua and San Beda. And at 5 p.m., San Sebastian will battle EAC to close out the first round of eliminations.
Super challenge. Naabot ng bahagya ni Ian Torres yung tira.
Sanchez. Ancheta. Argente. JRU just swinging for the fences right now.
Good transition forward pass. At kinailangan nila yung 6 na puntos si Justin Sanchez dito sa second half, sa fourth quarter rather. Dahil doon nakakuha ng buwelo, nagra-run yung koponan ng JRU. And then they got their bearings, caught it at the right time. Nagtagan na naman yung lamang.
So in this particular game, it was clear that JRU's game plan was to try to stop Alan Liwag, limit his touches. But what Benilde did to respond was the other players stepped up.
That shows the depth of this squad. Dahil talented tong team na to. Make no mistake about it, they only have a handful of players who are here from last season. Nag-retool talaga ang kanilang roster and these guys are heavy hitters.
And even without the post-up opportunities, Alan Liwag still got 13 points.
Tsaka asahan mo naman na riremran dyan si Alan Liwag, kukuha ng rebounds.
Pero naka 3 rebounds lang siya today. So, you know, credit the big man of JRU for really making it hard for him. But, you know, like I said, the other players of Benilde stepped up with the defensive emphasis on Liwag. Ancheta blows by Raimundo. Just too fast. And Ancheta with a career high 17 points today. Giam. And he is 1 point shy of a career high.
Kumakatok na.
So I've been saying this multiple times ngayong season. It seems like every game we get a career high.
JRU Heavy Bombers.
Timeout muna ang Jose Rizal University as Joshua Giam has 22 points in this game. Ancheta with a career high 17.
Medina from the baseline. Kala ko short. Hindi diretso yung follow through.
Medina. Zone to, naka 1-3-1 ngayon ang San Sebastian. Trying to get into their zone offense. JRU wants to get that shooter loading on the corner.
Wow, Raimundo staring down Risho.
The Benilde Blazers are on the verge of finishing the first round of eliminations as the #1 ranked team in the NCAA. Coach Louis Gonzalez and his team in danger of falling to 3-6. And coming into this game, it seemed like JRU was starting to get its rhythm, winning 2 out of their last 3 games. Bernardo.
Let's do
dribbling that ball ahead.
One-man press break. Yung Ancheta, kayang bumasag ng trap mag-isa. Ang liksi kasi, tsaka ang bilis.
Sanchez again, right there. Kahukom. Raimundo. Stops, pops. Kiam. Career high.
Sabay pa tayo. Career high. And yung mga baskets niya, no? Same. Around the rim. Took 2 3-pointers, but here hanging around, getting an offensive rebound. And just the finger roll. $11 points of that 24 coming in the fourth quarter.
Cometa. He just looked like he was having a nice walk in the park.
Yep.
Dadagdagan pa sana ni Joshua.
Oo.
But what a game for Gabby Cometa. Gabby Cometa, the way he has performed today is like a convenience store meal. Just heat it up and it's good to go.
Microwave. Microwave yan. Pagkapasok, ready to play.
And he didn't play the entire first quarter.
Midway na nga na second quarter nung pinasok.
And it was as if he had been warming up already. Raimundo steals it from Cometa. Oh! Ancheta breaks the ankles of Bernardo, but they run out of time. A literal ankle breaker right here. Ancheta, watch your step.
Heavy Bombers.
Yun nga lang, naubusan lang na oras. We have a timeout. We'll be back.
This is our league. This is our moment.
The shoot gives it to Montaño. To the corner, Guadagna. Fourth to shoot. Guadagna fires a jumper. It's goal! Maclad Guadagna. Arellano will try once again. 5 seconds. Basti Valencia from the tree. No good. And LPU Pirates survives another close game in this ends.
Kaya natin kabaelan tayo na ito'y kaya natin kaya natin kabaelan.
This lead was as high as 26. So just a correction on the time. That's supposed to be 40.9.
Hindi yan. 4 minutes, 9 seconds.
JRU Heavy Bombers basketball with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
pass leads to a turnover. Balik ang bola sa Benilde. One last highlight. Short on the three though. Sanchez. Cometa. And that will do it. The Benilde Blazers get the first round of eliminations at the #1 spot as they improve their record to 7-2.
This is your
Way to take care of business for the Benilde Blazers. Been able to control this game. And they look very formidable as one of the better title contenders in Season 100.
84-69 is our final. As I mentioned just moments ago, 7-2. Yan ang kartada ng Benilde. Only losses came against Letran and Arellano.
This is a moment sa puso mo. The sky is the limit. Tara na, magsama-sama. Dahil together.
again, the Benilde Blazers end the first round on a high note, beating JRU 84-69. And when we return, we will have an interview with Benilde head coach Charles Tew. Don't go away.
We own the future. This is our league. This is our home.
Off the bench for Lozano.
Magkakamukha, magkakatindig yung mga player ng Jerry. Di mo na alam sino yung pupukol ng pupukol eh.
They send it back out to Goho Cruz.
Good
He will
challenge.
pull the trigger, but he will knock it down. And that's the scoring caliber that he has. 7 points for the rookie, Mark Goho Cruz. Quick trigger timeout called by Coach. And Mark Goho Cruz, mythical 5 in season 99 juniors basketball. Part of that runner-up finish of the junior. Go, nope. Goho Cruz cleans up the mess.
See that transition, 4 guys running down the lane. Tatlo yung nasa loob. So clean up that is after that layup ni Sean Orba na hindi pumasok. Nandun tatlong tao tumatalon para sa perpetual na naka-safety lang si Nunez.
So, Perpetua is still starting off fast. Look at the rebound. One-hander by Pagaran. Ahead for Goho Cruz. Back-to-back baskets for the rookie.
That's where he gets a lot of his points in transition. Good as advertised energy.
Samantanes, pinag-isipan. Balik sa labas. Lozano for 3.
Good challenge by Axel Manuel.
Goho Cruz. To Bural. JP Bural with another
New record. Benilde finishing the first round with a #1 ranking in the standings. Not only that, in assists, rebounding, and fast break points as well. How pleased are you with the performance of your team in this first round?
I'm not so happy with how we ended the first round. I mean, the first 4 games, you could ask me, I was really, really pleased. But lately, we haven't been playing too well. You forgot to mention we're also probably #1 in turnovers, and that's kidding us right now. We're just barely escaping. But at least we can't complain that we're #1 right now. Obviously, it's after the second round and maybe after the playoffs that matters. But at least we're, doing something right, I guess.
And speaking of turnovers, Coach Charles, 27.5 the past 2 games and 32 turnover points per game were you giving up. This game, nung fourth quarter, medyo nagiging ganun na naman yung team. Your players were taking hurried shots, giving bad turnovers. What are the things that you worked on in practice?
Now, we've been telling them to have composure. Our turnovers the last 2 games that you mentioned, they weren't even off presses. It's just us making bad decisions. So just putting value to the ball. I mean, it looked good finally in the first half, but when JRU turned it up after the half, we were throwing the ball away again. We had 12 turnovers in the second half, and that's not good. I mean, we're right up there in our season average again with 18. So obviously we still have a lot to improve on, but it is very concerning to me.
Coach, in this game, it was pretty obvious that JRU was trying to take Liwag out of his comfort zone. Only 3 rebounds today, 13 points, but the other players stepped up and really created that huge gap. How will you adjust knowing that maybe teams will look at what JRU did to try to take out Allen in the game in the second round?
Well, that's what we've been trying to build the whole offseason. We don't want to be just a one-guy team. I mean, we won today without Enot. Last game against Arellano, we almost won that game without Tony. So it doesn't matter who's being checked. It's up to the other guys to step up. But hopefully we show some more maturity and other guys can really play better. I thought Roger Ondoa played well also today. That was big for us. But yeah, I mean, Allen's not perfect. He's not going to have a great game all the time. So we have to have support for him.
Coach, it seems that every game you've been switching it up with regards to your starting unit. You gave Harke the nod here today. Any more players that you're expecting to have a major impact in the second round?
I'm hoping everybody could have a major impact. I'm trying to give everybody a chance. It's also hard. You prepare 1 full year for the NCAA, then when you get to the season, you don't really get to play. So I try my best to let everyone play, but obviously winning right now comes first. So hopefully somebody, my Magic Bunot or somebody will step up next game.
Jomel Ancheta had a career-high 17 points today. Talk about his performance in the first round being your starting point guard this year.
He's struggled a lot the last few games, especially since he got thrown out against Letran. I mean, he hasn't been himself, but I'm glad that today he finally got some of that confidence back. I mean, it's hard to be the point guard in the league. I mean, that's the most important position, and it's his first time here. So I'm really impressed with how he's been playing. But hopefully he can turn it up a notch next round.
Coach, I'm sure a lot of people are watching right now that you want to thank.
Oh, just to our Benilde community, first of all, I mean, thank you for watching us. You guys are starting to come out to the games. Today, not too much, but last few games, although weird, parang pag maraming nanonood, natatalo yata kami di yata kami sanay eh. But the Benilde fans, thank you for all the support, the whole LaSalle community. Obviously, I thank the Lord, my family, my wife, all our bosses who have been supporting our team. Too many to mention, but thank you for supporting Benilde, and hopefully, tuloy-tuloy pa.
Any prediction for the San Beda Mapua game?
You know who I'm cheering for, right? We need teams to be lower than us. So for once, go San Beda ba?
Wow! Wow! Okay.
No,
I never thought I would hear that come out of the mouth of Coach Charles.
Yuri's a great friend. I'm always rooting for him to succeed. But it doesn't really matter to us. But obviously, I think standings-wise, it might be better. Si Yuri.
Yeah, Coach Yuri Escueta has arrived. All right, Coach Charles, enjoy
Thank
this
you,
one.
guys.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
All right, when we return, we will talk to some other people. We have Jomel and Sheta here. Don't go away. Keep it right here on Heart of Asia.
This is our league, this is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit.
Off the bench for Lozano.
Magkakamukha, magkakatindig yung mga player ng JRU. Di mo na alam sino yung pupukol ng pupukol eh.
They send it back out to Goho Cruz.
Good
He will
challenge.
pull the trigger, but he will knock it down. And that's the scoring caliber that he has. 7 points for the rookie, Mark Goho Cruz. Quick trigger timeout called by Coach. And Mark Goho Cruz, mythical 5 in season 99 juniors basketball. Part of that runner-up finish of the junior. Go, nope. Goho Cruz cleans up the mess.
See that transition, 4 guys running down the lane. Tatlo yung nasa loob. So clean up that is after that layup ni Sean Orban na hindi pumasok. Nandun tatlong tao tumatalon para sa perpetual na naka-safety lang.
Nagpapatuloy ang ating post-game coverage dito sa Heart of Asia. This is our live coverage of NCAA Season 100 Siglo 1. Inspiring legacies, tagumpay na naman ang Benilde as they pick up a win against JRU to end the first round as the #1 seed. And of course, their top point guard ngayong season, big-time recruit Jomel Ancheta. Jomel, 17 points today, career high mo pagdating sa puntos dito sa NCAA. Masasabi na ba namin ni Coach Hammer na talagang nakapag-adjust ka na at komportable ka na dito sa role mo at sa laro dito sa NCAA?
Siguro po, Coach Anton, masasabi ko po na hindi pa 100%. Kumbaga, madami pa akong kailangang i-improve, madami pang mas kailangan yung team namin as a guard po.
Pero teka lang, Anton, ha?
Okay.
Simula pa lang ng season, Jomel, sinabi ko na to, ha? May mga resibo dito. Bago pa nagsimula ang NCAA, sabi ko, ang magdadala sa team na to, dahil sobrang talented, ikaw at saka si Ian. Dahil, pinanonood ko na kayo na si Ian nasa ICC pa, ikaw nasa CEU pa. Kayang-kaya niyo magdala ng teams. Ano yung mga naging bago sa'yo rito? Kasi nakita natin, komportable kang umatake. Nakatulong ba na walang mga FSA? Kasi pag dumidin ka ngayon, kita mo yung huling layup mo, subo na talaga sa ring. Nakatulong ba yun?
Siguro, nanibago lang ako dito sa physicality po. Kasi ibang-iba talaga yung physicality sa NCAA. Then, yung mga FSA po na nakakalaban namin, siguro, na nakapag-adjust lang din ako siguro dito sa NC kasi hindi naman ganun kalalaki yung kalaban.
Eto, hindi ko ibabalik to dahil gusto ko maglabas ng negativity. Kasi lahat naman ng bagay, lahat ng tao may mga pinagdadaanan. And of course, yung sa Letran game. Ano yung natutunan mo during that incident na nakatulong sa'yo to become a better person and individual moving forward dito sa NCAA?
Siguro yung natutunan ko po doon is think lang sa bigger picture. Tapos yung maturity kasi syempre kailangan ako ng team. Pag nawala ako, malaking piece ako sa court.
Kumbaga ikaw yung one-man press break eh. Yun yung nangyayari ngayon dahil nakita natin pagkat nagra-run yung kalaban, kahit nung kalaban ninyo San Sebastian, matatanda mo nung fourth quarter hindi ka gaano pinasok si Coach Charles eh. Nung sa dulo ka na ginamit, nung nakakawardi-wardi na yung offense ninyo, and then you came in, you were able to right the ship. Ikaw yung inaasahan nila ngayon na mag-lead dito sa team na to. Eh, gaano ka bigat din na ikaw, si Ian, si Gabby, si Josh at saka si Roger. Si Roger nabigyan ng minuto ngayon. Kasi si Roger, di mo na alam saan gagamitin. Kung 4 ba, 3 o 2, pero laging ready maglaro. Ano yung dynamic ninyo ngayon na dyan sa guard room ninyo? Kasi ang dami yung mga guardia na talented.
Siguro, ngayon ina-adjust namin sa sarili namin na hindi na kami para magkompetisyonan sa isa't isa. Kumbaga, kailangan lang namin magtulungan. Kung ano yung mga nakikita nila, kailangan sabihin sa isa't isa para one page kami. Kasi kapag nagkompetisyonan kami, walang mangyayari, magugulo po yung team namin.
Spoken like a true lead guard.
9 points in the first quarter. Ikaw yung nag-set ng tone. Yun ba talaga yung mindset mo na okay, mukhang pinapahirapan si Allen, di nakakatanggap sa poste, ikaw na yung nag-take charge?
Siguro po yung kanina, instinct ko lang kasi grabe po grabe yung mga pinagdaanan namin last 3 games. Yun, inisip ko lang na kailangan namin bumawi para sa mga coaches namin and sa mga bosses namin and sa Benilde community po.
Patuloy na nag-i-improve at natututo si Jomel Ancheta dito sa NCAA. Pwede mo na batiin, Jomel, lahat ng mga nanonood sa'yo.
Unang-una po sa lahat, binabati ko po yung mga bosses namin, si Boss Frank po, mga coaches po namin. Pati kayo po kay Kuya Inot, para sa'yo po yung game na to. Magpagaling ka. And yung family ko po nanonood, Ancheta family, Sarte family po. And yung mga nanonood po sa akin na taga sa amin, sila Kuya Bino, sila Kuya Christian, yung mga kaibigan ko po sa Modesta.
Yan po, lead guard ng Benilde Blazers, Jomel Ancheta, with his career high 17 points today. Jomel, we'll see you in the second round.
Yes po.
Alright, let's turn it over now to Alia Fedeliaga, nakasama si Gab Cometa.
Hi everyone! So right now I'm here with Gab Cometa. Unang-una Gab, congratulations! Naka-bounce back kayo from the loss last game and you ended the first round with a high. So first of all, sabi mo sa akin before this game na gusto mong mag-step up as a leader dahil wala nga si Tony. So ano ang nag-motivate sa'yo para sa game na to?
Ayun lang, sa akin lang is doon lang kami nag-stick kasi sa sistema namin. Tas ayun, nagsimula kami sa training namin. Doon kami kumukuha ng motivation. Tas ayun, dami naming ayusin pa eh.
So sabi mo nga marami pa kayong aayusin. So 7-2 ang record nyo for the first round. Ano pa ang gusto mong makita sa team mo heading into the second round?
Ayun, hindi pa kasi kami parang gampante sa anong pinapakita namin sa round 1 eh. So kailangan pa namin kunin yung kumpiyansa namin. Parang kailangan pa kami maging gel sa second round.
So as a player, sa tingin mo, ano pang kailangan mong i-improve para mas lalo pang gumaling ang performance mo sa second round?
Ayun, kailangan ko lang maging consistent as a leader. Kailangan ko i-compose yung team. Kailangan ko makipag-coordinate sa mga coaches.
That's all from me. Back to you, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Coach Hammer has a question here.
Pwede ba magtanong dun sa kasama mo? Gabi, Coach Hammer here. Totoo bang look to shoot ka? Kasi pagkapasok sa'yo, 3 points agad yung binitawan mo.
Coach, ano lang po Coach, nagkataon lang po, open po kasi.
Lagi ka namang open eh. Yan naman lagi mo sinasabi.
Pero ito, Gabi, believe kami sa'yo kasi di ka naglaro ng first quarter, pero pagpasok mo sa second quarter, parang hindi mo na kinailangan ng warm-up. Ready to go ka na agad. So, paano mo na nagagawa yon na talagang maski hindi naglaro in the first quarter, parang ready na at on fire right away?
Yun lang, parang nag-stick lang ako sa sistema namin. Parang binigyan ko lang ng kumpiyansa yung sistema namin. Run lang ng run. Naging compose lang ako sa team namin.
Oh, Gabi, ito, personal question. Alam ko lagi mong tinatawagan yung parents mo bago yung game, lalo na pagkagabi. Ano yung binilin sa'yo ng mami mo yesterday before the game? Kasi laging binibigyan ka ng mga snippets niyan eh.
Ano lang po, Coach, lagi lang mag-pray lang. Rosary lang po lagi.
Nami-miss mo ba yung mga...
Sobra.
Actually, tinatanong ko kung nami-miss mo ba yung mga pinapagawa ni Coach Hammer sa'yo sa gym dati.
Sobra din po, sobra. Full ups po.
Sigurado ako mas grabe pa yung pinagagawa ni Coach Mark ngayon kay Gabi. Gabi, para kang microwave ang ganda nung nilalaro mo ngayon. Ano yung adjustments mo dun sa role mo? Kasi dati sanay tayo na sixth man kapag pinapasok ka sa game. Ang ine-expect lagi, meron kang instant offense. Nadadala mo pa rin naman yung instant offense. Pero ngayon, medyo mas malayo na yung pagpasok sa isa rotation.
Ano lang po, Coach, kasi siguro parang sobrang lalim ng bench namin. So, parang tiwala naman ako sa kanila. Tapos, syempre, pagpasok ko, always ready lang. Tapos, stick lang ako sa mga gusto ni Coach Charles, sa mga coaches. Tsaka, yung una lang talaga yung sistema namin kailangan.
No? Sabi mo, Anton, parang convenience store. Always open and always ready to si Gabi Cometa.
At dahil dyan, Gabi, pwede mo na batiin lahat ng mga nanonood sa'yo ngayon.
Ayun, una-una, papasalamat ako sa Diyos na binigay yung panalo namin. At saka, shoutout ko sa mga, sa family ko sa Cebu, mama, papa ko, mga kapatid ko, sila daddy, lola, Cometa family, si Parado family, Yap, at saka Tita Lovely, Iniego, Tita Ana, Swish Dental, and also Torres family, kay Tal. Ayan lang po.
Ayan, Gabi Cometa. Stellar game coming off the bench today and playing like a lead guard for the Benilde Blazers.
Always ready. Always ready to lead the squad and accepts the role that he has given to.
Definitely one of the big additions that helped Benilde take the #1 spot at the end of the first round of eliminations. #1 in rebounding, #1 in fast break points, but Coach Charles Q always looking at what he can improve.
And also #1 in turnovers still of the season after those 3 games. After those 3 games, been tough for Coach Charles. But again, whoever has that belt, everybody will be coming for you. If you want to be the man, you have to beat the man. Yun yan, diba? So,
Ric Flair.
Exactly. Exactly. Ayoko nang gayahin kung paano yung sinasabi. You know that I'm wearing my gaiters on. So, kailangan ready lang dyan.
And of course, the leading scorer for that game was Jomel Ancheta, 17 points, career high. Josh Giab also had a career high, 24 points para sa panig ng JRU. The Stars really coming out to play. Cometa with 15, Liwag with 12. So his numbers were limited. That was the focus of JRU. How do you think teams will adjust in the second round trying to defend him, Coach?
Well, #1, with talking about St. Benilde, you want to force more turnovers from them. They're currently leading the league right now at 7-2, and Mapua is at their tails, who would be in action later for this final 3 match that they've been working on, that redemption arc, as Clint has always been mentioning. So this is the time, and the Mapua Cardinals will be guns blazing to start this game. Letran and San Beda at the heels with the 6-3, 5-3, half a game behind ng San Beda. But if San Beda wins, they would be at #2 because they would beat Letran, and Mapua, if they win, they would be in sole #2.
So we gave our preseason predictions. My top 4 is in there, but San Beda is right now at the 4th spot. I predicted that they would be in first place, but Benilde is right there at the top. Mapua and Letran. Letran already on a break, a short break, but not really, because obviously they're preparing for the second round. All right, let's try to revisit some of the biggest highlights that we've seen in the first round with our awesome plays right here.
Mga kapuso, muli na namang nagbabalik ang ating awesome plays para sa ikalawang linggo ng NCAA Season 100 Men's Basketball. Simulan natin sa number 10.
Kahukom.
Uy, ganda!
Wow!
Joshua Kahukom on the fast break. Sinaid-stepan si Jimboy Estrada upang makapuntos para sa Benilde.
With a sidestep.
At number 9.
Nakasigip ng court ngayon. Lalaki.
Oh, what a pass! What a find!
It's Kyle Ochavo, who finds himself in the land of the Giants, but still finds Jude Bagay for the easy deuce. Here at number 8.
Backdoor. Barba.
Oh my goodness! How?
The league's scoring leader, Ato Barba, goes backdoor for the pretty reverse layup. How about a first at number 7?
Oh, Gia from the corner. Kaboom!
Here's Joshua Giab's first triple of the season, and it came at an opportune time. Ituloy natin ang countdown sa number 6.
Gurtiza. Wow, what a move! King Gurtiza!
King Gurtiza, sumalaksak at nagkape pa sa ere. Puntos para sa EAC. Here's a rare sight at number 5.
Here come the Red Lions. Puno gets away!
It's Jomel Puno calling his own number and scores on the drive. An aggressive Jomel Puno we like. Depensa naman sa number 4.
Long road back to the game. Santos again!
Isa sa 6 na blocks ni Kevin Santos laban sa EAC. Huli si Harvey Pagsanhan. More defense at number 3.
Oh! Maclon Guadagna just erased that shot by Escamis. Wow!
Maclod Guadagna with a clean crunch time block on Clint Escamis to help seal the deal for LPU. We go back on the offensive at number 2.
Estrada to Santos! A new career high!
Kevin Santos drops the hammer for a career-high 17 points. And for our number 1 play,
Montecillo stolen away by Eusebio. Anton Eusebio with his first dunk in the NCAA.
Anton Eusebio with a tomahawk dunk on the fast break. Oh my! At ayan po mga kapuso ang ating mga awesome plays para sa Week 2. Hanggang sa muli, ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 100 Siglo 1 Inspiring Legacies.
A lot of dunks on that edition of our awesome plays, but I guarantee you the next one there will be a whole lot more.
I bet. I bet. I second that motion.
Yeah, there are a variety of dunks too. There's going to be a two-handed dunk. There's going to be
We know what would be the number
traffic,
1.
Yeah.
I know it would be the number 1 on that next edition ng inyong awesome plays.
I don't know. Maybe the guy at number 1 might be playing in our second game because you know he had a viral moment with another guy who was also a huge figure in our awesome plays today.
Definitely. Pero tabayan na natin. Marami pang mangyari. First round pa lang tayo. Mahaba-haba pa tong next 9 weeks natin before we crown a new or defending NCAA champion. So marami pang pwede mangyari.
Alright, let's do another review here with our weekend review and try to check out what happened in the previous games here in NCAA Season 100.
Isa na namang maaksyong linggo ng college basketball ang ating nasaksihan sa NCAA Season 100. Balikan natin ang lahat ng mga nangyari dito sa ating Week in Review. Last Friday, the third overtime game of the tournament took place as Arellano battled LPU.
Drives and shoots para rito sa LPU!
In the end, the Pirates broke the spirit of the Chiefs as they won 90-86 behind the 25 points of Ato Barba. Also that day, Mapua outclassed Letran in the Battle of Intramuros 77-62. Chris Hubilia had a breakout performance with 18 points and 12 rebounds.
Chris Hubilia will take off.
Over the weekend, Perpetual notched another victory, beating EAC.
And then the 19-year-old from Santa Maria, Bulacan.
73-67. And on that same Saturday, San Beda took out their frustrations on JRU as they won convincingly 77-60. On Sunday, Arellano finally picked up its first win of the tournament at the expense of San Sebastian, 87-73. Timac Ongotan tallied a career-high 21 points for the Chiefs. After that, the Letran Knights dealt the Benilde Blazers their first loss of the season, 71-69. Kevin Santos hit the go-ahead basket with 13.3 seconds left before Anton Eusebio missed on a potential game-winning triple.
Eusebio for the win!
Wala! Nung Martes,
Goho Cruz steps into a three. Kaboom!
Nasungkit ng Perpetual ang kanilang ika-4 na panalo ngayong season matapos talunin ang San Sebastian 60-52. Nagtagumpay din nung araw na yon ang LPU laban sa Mapua 96-81 sa panguna ni Ato Barba na gumawa ng 25 puntos. At noong Miyerkules naman, naisahan ng JRU ang Arellano 92-89. Pinangunahan ni Marvin James Raimundo ang atake ng Heavy Bombers sa kanyang 21 puntos.
Nasa atakihin ni Jimboy yung big guy.
Estrada to Santos!
Dinaig ng letra ng EAC 75-73 sa pangunguna ni Kevin Santos na nakapagtala ng career-high 17 points at 6 na blocks. And that's what went down in Week 3. Until next time, this is NCAA Season 100, Siglo Uno, Inspiring Legacies.
So I got a quick question for you, Coach Hammer. Who for you has been the Rookie of the Year? So when we say Rookie of the Year, yung pwede yung transferee ha, hindi kailangan freshman.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot, right?
Ang daming po pwede. I think Freshman of the Year, Manggubat. I like Manggubat. I like Manggubat. And meron pang isa eh. May isa pa akong at the top of my head, Mark Goho Cruz.
Oh yeah, silang dalawa, no?
Sila, dalawa. Coming straight out of high school. Transferees, ang dami nan.
Yeah.
Dami natin pwedeng pagpilian. But again, Jamel Ancheta is
unfortunately
at the top of that crop. Dahil again, hindi mo na pwede ilagay si Justin Sanchez dahil naglaro na yan sa NCAA. Hindi mo na pwede ilagay sila Tony Inot. Allen Liwag, galing ng EAC, galing San Beda. So, Jamel Ancheta is, I think, the newcomer of the NCAA, but rookie freshman of the year will be Mark Goho Cruz. Yan. Mark Goho Cruz.
Jimboy Estrada is another player who could be there in that Rookie of the Year category.
Brian Sahon.
Yeah.
Ang daming mga po pwedeng players. Pero again, it's based on statistical points. So, yun nga, si Jimboy and si Jamel ang parang neck and neck when it comes to production.
Alright. For the San Beda Mapua game, what are you going to be looking at?
Well, number one is Mapua going to dictate the physicality. Okay? Because that's what they like, playing with a lot of intensity, and will their guards be able to sustain it? On the flip side, with San Beda, will they be able to maximize their size, and can they attack the offensive rebounds? Kasi dyan nagpa-fabricate ng maraming puntos ang San Beda. And will their outside shot fall in this game? Dahil matatandaan natin pag nasa Mall of Asia Arena naglalaro ang San Beda, parang catch basin yung ring.
You have a secret stat for that, huh? In terms of the venue.
Yep. Game 2, dito na naglaro ha. Close out game yun.
And that's a good point, Coach Hammer, because San Beda is number 1 when it comes to three-point shooting, averaging or with a percentage of 30.9% this
but
season.
The past 2 games, they're despite winning the past 2 games, their shots has not been falling, and they were able to find ways in winning, especially against Perpetual, where they were scoreless in the last 4 minutes of that ball game. Their defense sustained that win.
So tip-off will be at 2:30 p.m. The game will be live on GTV as well. And thank you to everybody who have remained tuned in with us here on Heart of Asia, 5 p.m. San Sebastian versus EAC. So that will do it for us here on the panel for our first game on our, first of 3 games in our last game day here in the first round. So thank you so much, partner.
Maraming salamat
with you again.
Yep.
And we will all enjoy that second game today, finals rematch between San Beda and Mapua. For our director, Direct Elman Salvahan, of course, courtside reporter Elia Fediliaga, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio here on the panel, and everybody from GMA Synergy. You see all the names on the screen. My name is Anton Rojas. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. And we will see you in just a bit for the finals rematch between Mapua and San Beda. This is your NCAA Season 100, Siglo Uno, Inspiring Legacies.
Dahil together, we own the future. This is our league, this is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Kaya tayo kaya natin to. We own the future. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Tara na. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Kaya tayo ini